LFHOHNIC, and you watching Fast Harleys Only. Run with your Brung.
Fuckers with them horns come around, though, nigga, for real.
Yes! Been on these bikes, nigga, since 92. You new booty niggas. This for y'all. Check it out.
Alright, it's your boy Big Cell, Fast Harleys Only. Run with your Brung. Imagine this. That's all I'm gonna say. Imagine this one. I really need y'all to sit down for this one, because this one right here finna be epic. EP epic. Yeah, understand me? I got a dude in the house, man. I done called him, I done tracked him down. Y'all been seeing him, man. You know, he up and down on the champ status. You feel what I'm saying? He win one, he lose one. Yeah. Up and down. I said it. Up and down on the champ status. But he got one of the fastest bikes, man. One of the fastest baggers in the game. That's true in this document. It is what it is. But I got him all the way in Atlanta, man. I must be a special dude. I must be doing something right, man. I'm keeping some good company, as they say. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let him introduce himself, and we're gonna go at it from there. A couple of my fans in my last video, I had a booger or something in my nose. You take that one with you. You understand me? I should be straight.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah, I'm straight. I'm straight. But here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the man. Introduce yourself. Let him know who you is, who you ride with, what it's all about.
Bruce, Shorty B, Shadows of the Night.
Shadows of the Night. Let's speak on that real quick. How long they been in existence?
10 years. This is actually our 10th year, as a matter of fact.
10th year?
Our 10th year, so we're going to do something big. We're still in the works of putting it together. It should be going down.
Exactly when? What date? What's the date?
I want to say it's August or September. And I should know that. And trust me, when people see this, they're going to be like, Bruce just don't never know shit.
Yeah. Are you a president, a vice president, or are you just a regular member, or what?
I am officially right now a regular member. I was a vice president all the way up to about 6 weeks ago.
Okay.
And then I had to step down because I had a better job opportunity.
Man, we don't need all them excuses, man. We grown men right here. Niggas step down here with his. I was just asking because I was gonna clown him about not knowing his anniversary date. He's an officer. But other than that, we don't even give a damn about the rest of that shit. All right. So what brought you to the A, man? You business, pleasure, or personal?
Business.
Business, okay.
Business, but you know I'm gonna make some personal out of it. That's why I came to see you in Queen.
That's what I appreciate it, man. We really appreciate you, man.
Make y'all Wednesday bike night. You know what I'm saying?
That's something. But we got a few places we're gonna stop by. Today's Tuesday, Wednesday.
It's Tuesday.
Oh, we got a few spots.
Letting ATL know Team Cali out here.
That's bullshit. You understand me? As a matter of fact, I gotta go change shirts. I got a shirt for his monkey ass. You understand me? I'm gonna go change shirts, man. But anyway, we appreciate you. We love you. Now let's get down to it. Okay, Shadows of the Night, Oakland, California, correct? Or is it the Bay? Let's get on this real quick. Describe the difference between Oakland, California, and the Bay, or Oakland and Frisco. Is Frisco and Oakland considered the Bay, or is it just Frisco the Bay and Oakland is Oakland?
No, the Bay is the Bay. I mean, so you would say Oakland, San Francisco, Vallejo,
okay,
and all the other little cities in between. You know, we the Bay. That's what I consider. Now I can't. You know, some people might have some other different
agendas or terminology or whatever.
But you know, it's always been the Bay is the Bay. You know, so we the Bay.
So you, Ponto, Lil Black. A couple other cats, Manny, I think Manny from the Bay, right? Big Money Rob.
Yeah, Big Money Rob.
What's my
Kim Folks? And
Kim Folks.
You got Pop from the Wise Guy.
Okay, and what's my other boy? Nasty. Is Nasty from the Bay? Yeah, okay, you got Nasty.
Yeah, from the Bay.
What about them Hog Nut boys? Spike now.
Spike, you know that's my partner from the Bay with his 124. You know,
shout out to Hog Nuts. You understand me, Young Spike?
You know, Spike's a pain freak. You know,
is he?
If anybody didn't know it, you know, Spike's a pain freak. So. We're gonna get in on that, Spike. I'm gonna get in on that one for you, Spike. I'm gonna get in. Okay, so that's the Bay. That's the whole Bay squad, man. And like I said, I'm introducing people and saying names so that people can get familiar with the whole movement of where you guys are. Okay, let me ask you this: in your opinion, the Bay versus LA, is it just in racing, or is it in I think it's just more or less racing. I mean, it's just a racing thing. The swag, the stabs, whatever, swag, whatever. We never know competition with that. I mean, hands down, LA has created some of the nicest bikes out.
Okay.
But the Bay has created some very nice bikes, theirself also.
Okay.
I've seen a few nice bikes coming out of Atlanta. That boy Baldhead, he making some nice.
Come on, man, knock it off, man. Baldhead ain't making nothing nice, man. I said that. You understand me?
Now,
straight Baldhead hater, that'd be me. You take it how you want to take it.
DK, they put out some nice little things here and there. I mean, and with this Harley, to me, it's always been owner's preference.
Okay.
To be honest, I done seen some stuff that I wouldn't do on the bike or I didn't like, but it wasn't my bike.
Yeah.
And because an owner pretty much decides what he wants, so if he wants a sticker paint job, that's what kind of paint job he's gonna put on his bike.
Okay.
So that's it.
Okay. So when it comes to the Bay versus LA, it's the racing and it's the bragging rights. With the racing and the bragging rights, who has the victory? Who has the most wins, LA or the Bay?
The Bay.
The Bay has
the Bay has the most wins, and that was documented, I think, a few years ago when they was down on Mansville. Unfortunately, I missed that weekend. I didn't make it, but the Bay had more wins that weekend. Now, granted, LA has some fast bikes, and the Bay has some fast bikes. The biggest problem to me with the race scene is money's always a factor or an issue where you can't get a race. It's always we start off, let's bet some money. Okay, they both bet some money. Then it's like you're stuck on some number where okay, 500, now 5,000, now 10,000. And it's like you pay the check, and ultimately, what they should be doing is like me and Sammy did in Arizona.
Yeah.
We talked about it. We went over there. They marked it off. We lined up. We raced. Unfortunately, that day I lost.
Okay.
And that was the end of it.
Shout out to Sammy. Much love. Definitely fuck with you and AZ. We had a nice time. We had a ball. So you say that the money element of it has distorted the game? Because it didn't start off like that. At first it started off just gentleman shit, just right.
Yeah, exactly. But then it got to the point where people kind of, I got 20,000 in my motor, I'm not just gonna get out there and race for free and this and this. And ultimately, everybody got money in their motor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it got to the point where, unfortunately, when the Bay raced LA, it was always my man Hammer would have to jump on somebody's bike and race it, and the owner of the bike wouldn't race it. But in the Bay Area, we would always ride our own bike.
Okay.
So then that became an issue. Now people kind of race. I remember one year, Lil Black, when he had his Dirty Money bike, he wound up racing Hammer, heads up on the bike, and I can't remember what the outcome was, but it was somebody from the Bay racing Hammer. I didn't race Hammer before myself, unfortunately. He got me. He did what the burglar do. He stole on me and took off, and I couldn't.
Chase is a race.
Chase is a race.
That's one of burglar specialties. That's why they say they call him a burglar, because he gonna steal on you and make you come after you.
Yeah.
Okay, you spoke on something when you were saying as far as the Bay have more wins than LA, vice versa, etc. And in your personal opinion, is $20,000 necessary to have a fast motor?
In this day and age, yes.
It is.
20 or more.
20 or more.
Or more.
20,000 or more.
Here's the thing. The problem is, where do you stop at? Because, see, me, myself, I have a bike. I can stop at the gas station.
Okay.
Put gas in the pump and ride it.
Okay.
Now, I've seen pictures of Sammy on his road team doing that, but I have never seen him like on his road ride. Or I can't say the same thing about CC. Can he run on pump gas? And so now people are trying to say, I'm a pump gas bike, and these are full race bikes. And full race bike meaning you can't really ride it nowhere.
Okay.
All you're gonna do is race it.
So is that the element of you supposed to know what kind of bike you're racing, if that's the case, or they shouldn't even be allowed to come hang out in the arena of that arena, shall I say?
I'm going to tell you like this. Me, myself, I pretty much race anything and everything. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I'm a speed race freak or whatever. I know Ponto, he'll race anybody, pretty much,
Shout out to my nigga Ponto. What up, baby?
I've seen Ponto race, like Nasty Hill race. He's another person.
I think Nasty got a sleeper. I saw a couple of races.
Does have a sleeper.
Yeah, I saw a couple of races with old young Nasty, man. He on some sleeper shit because he don't really talk a lot. Nasty real quiet, real.
He don't talk a lot. He don't get a lot of call outs like,
I
want to race Nasty. But me and Nasty, we've been racing for years.
Okay.
We pull up to a light and it's on cracking.
Yeah.
So, that's how that is. Me and Ponto, we done got on for years, from when he had a 116, I had a 113, and now what's the real rumor, man, about Fast Black? Is he the fastest in the Bay? Because from what I understand now, the history that I know of him is that he has been racing for years, from everything from sports bikes to what it is now. And they just say his jockey skills are amazing. Now, that's what we know. That's the research that I know, Fast Harleys only. What is your, what do you take on Fast Black? Is he really Fast Black, or that's just the name that he was given? You say Fast Black or Little Black?
Fast Black.
Fast Black has some fast bikes.
Okay.
You got 2 of them, or 1.5. I don't know what you really call it, but you got 2 fast bikes. You got that Dresser, and then the Road Glide. So
okay.
They fast.
They fast.
I mean, how fast, or what the limit you'll put them up against, I don't know.
Okay. So what to you is overkill on a motor? What size is overkill? I mean, I'm hearing 145, 154s. Is that overkill in your opinion, or is that really necessary?
The thing is, my whole thing is, like I say, I build my bike, but I can ride my bike.
You actually built your own bike?
Yeah, I built my whole bike. Everything. I turned every screw, the motor. I built everything on the motor assembly.
Okay. Big shouts out to that. Big shouts out to that. Yeah.
So, but like I say, I ride my bike. I'm a bike rider. I like to go fast, and I can ride it. They'd be like, oh, well, you trailed it to Arizona. The reason I trailed it to Arizona is because I brought some other bikes with me. Some gentlemen who didn't want to ride.
Again, this Fast Arizona, we don't have to do all the excuses. Okay, you trailed that motherfucker, it was trailed, it is what it is. We don't do all the
explanations. But I rode it in Arizona, though.
Yeah, and I saw you.
And
he was with me. We was with me. In
that hot heat. So,
and I ain't hear it cut off not 9 times.
No,
so that is true.
But like I say, ultimately, a big bike is, to me, if you're too big and you can't ride it and enjoy it, then it's a race bike.
Okay.
So if you can't just jump on it, like if sale call you and say, hey, let's go for, hit some corners on that bike, then it's not a rideable bike. It should be considered a race bike.
Okay.
And that's what it is now. Granted, either the track or the street, you decide where you're going to race it at. But ultimately, it's not a rideable bike. So no.
Do you think that, this question is kind of personal, do you think that blacks get credit for the Harley scene, for what we brought to it?
Credit, no.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you why. I don't think HD would credit anybody, but have you noticed the changes in Harley?
No, they biting the style. Y'all definitely biting the style. Hey, Harley, you are.
Yeah, I mean,
from frames, from
powder coating the frames,
to
bigger rims. Now they haven't went to that 21 yet.
Yeah.
Hold on, this little big bro.
Okay.
Hey, Pops, I'm doing an interview with Sale right now. Let me hit you right back. All right. They have definitely bit our style from like rims
to even put lowers on the bikes now. They on the Road King. That's
the way they dress it up, the music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not just that. What happened was it wasn't Harley who seen it. I think the white community seen it and they was like, oh wow, we like that.
Well, the developers, I mean, it is what it is. Let's just call it.
Let's just say like that. Put it this way, Handlebar Lee probably revamped the whole Harley bag.
Yeah.
With his whole new designs and everything. Instead of sitting on your bike and leaning over, now you see these white guys, they actually up straight. Yeah. They don't look hunchback. They look like they're comfortable right now. So yeah, the black community or the black folks have changed the Harley game a lot.
Okay. Well, 145s, 131s, 154s. Can you ride a regular bike now after riding something like that of that big? Can you actually go back and ride a regular bike?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I tell people like this all the time. if you have a stock bike, don't never ride nobody else's bike. And maybe why? Because once you get on something that's faster than yours, you want your bike to perform like that. Okay. Now, what happens with me, because I have a fast bike, a lot of times after I get on somebody else's bike, and I try not to ride a lot of people's bike, but I get on them, they got smaller motors, I get caught in tunnel from trying to go like this. You know, I'm used to just barely
man, knock it off, man. Knock it off, man.
My wrist.
Look at this. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. This that bullshit, buddy.
I'm used to barely turning my wrist, and I hit 100 miles an hour real fast.
Yeah.
And big motor, people know exactly what I'm talking about. When you have a big motor, you barely crack the throttle, and the bike moves.
Yeah.
And you used to have that little 95 or 103. Shouts out to Sale 103.
Hey, man. You're beautiful little Debo, man. You understand me?
Yeah. You have to turn a little bit further, or it takes a little longer to get to 100 miles an hour.
Let me ask you this then. Has faster been more of a problem? Are you guys getting tickets because you're faster? Or that's still not even an issue? Because like I said, if you got a fast bike like that, you used to doing 100.
Well, the thing is, it ain't really even doing 100. I'm gonna be honest with you, my bike don't feel comfortable unless it's doing 80.
Okay.
At 80 miles an hour, it seems like my bike just sits right there, boom, and I go and, you know.
You do what you do.
You zip in and out of traffic and you're moving.
Well, you know this Atlanta ain't no up the middle.
Right, I
yeah,
understand
okay,
that.
I'm just letting you know.
Right.
Yeah, and
but if I hit traffic,
yeah,
I'm up the middle.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
They're gonna stop. They're gonna block you and call the police.
Well, call.
Yeah.
It ain't no up the middle in Arizona either, but guess what I did?
Yeah.
I split the lanes in Arizona too.
Look here, man. Big Sale, I'm a law-abiding citizen. And this
with a little motor.
Yeah, with a little bitty motor. And I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm gonna stay in my lane. But I'm just telling you, I don't condone what this nigga saying. So if y'all catch us out there today, cause y'all gonna see us out there, it ain't me. Just remember, it's shadows of the night.
California, we split lanes. You know, like I say, you can't sit in traffic with. That's what a lot of people don't understand about these bikes.
And that is one of the biggest things that I push too. Anytime I do get pulled over for, you know, trying to act like, and I tell them, look at my bike's about to cut off. I can't do this.
Right.
They still don't understand it. It is what it is. The South is a little bit behind on that.
Right.
My question I want to ask you is this, and we all over the place with this interview because that's just how it is. The question I have for you now is, when it comes to jockeys, in your opinion, who is the baddest jockey?
Top what? Give me a number.
Okay, give me the top 3 jockeys there.
Hammer, Lil Eddie, Kirk.
Hammer, Lil Eddie, Kirk. Okay, now we done seen Hammer. I don't know Lil Eddie. Kirk, shouts out to you, much love. Hammer, Lil Eddie, and Kirk. The top 3 fastest bikes in the West, in California that you know of.
I can't say.
Can't say.
No, because let me explain. And the hard part is the race that, like myself, I've been waiting for, and a lot of other people, we've been waiting for that Crip Charlie
and Sammy.
Yeah, we've been waiting for that. Yeah. But at the same time, we've been waiting for Lil Black,
okay,
and maybe Sammy or Crip Charlie, and now Rob G and Deep in them is back with their checker bike. And it's back on the scene, and it's making some good statements. So, you know, I'm going to tell you like this. Any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
That's what it really breaks down to.
Yeah.
You know, you can have a fast bike, and the jockey don't do what it's due, or the bike don't do what it's supposed to do. It could blow up. But, you know, and then old boy Rick out of Seattle supposed to be having something that's coming out that's real.
The one that had the other checker, the red, almost bike look like dynamite.
No, that's Zoe.
That's Zoe.
Zoe has something supposed to be
coming out
Zoe.
Fast. Shout out to Zoe.
Yeah, Zoe supposed to be coming out with something fast, and like I say, my man Rick got something coming out fast. Also real fast, you know, in that blower category with nitrous and all that too. Damn,
now is all that really blowers, nitrous? I mean, how do you feel about that? Are you stock, or do you have any of that on your bike?
I don't. But the thing is, it's money.
Yeah.
You know, if you got the money for it, you know.
So what does it kill the longevity of the motor? Does it tear up the motor, or is the motor still the same motor? It don't matter if you injecting it or if you nitrous in it or whatever.
Well, the thing is, they don't ride the bikes.
So you never really would know.
Right. So you can't say, oh, the life expectancy is 10,000 miles because
you'll never get to
10,000
miles.
Yeah. That's it. You know
I got you.
So you can't.
That makes plenty of sense. You can't
say what the life expectancy would be now on, let's just say, Ponto's 126 or Star Racing motor.
He got some miles on it.
That's probably at 10,000, maybe at 15, if you're lucky, 20,000 motor.
Yeah.
That's what you would consider a crate motor, and don't take it the wrong way, but it's a crate motor. It's a mass-produced motor that is advertised as a touring motor.
Okay.
But it's fast.
Okay.
So you can't take nothing away from it. But, you know, you look at the 20,000 miles on it or something. That's a good number.
Okay. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I think I really do appreciate you. I think that we answered a few questions. I mean,
it's a lot more needs to be answered.
It's still a lot more, and I take it a bit at a time, man. Because my followers and stuff, I got followers from all over the world. The page has really been doing its thing, and I think because of people like you who participate on the page and who even give me interviews and stuff like that. At the end of every interview, I always ask, if you could leave anybody with one thing, what would it be?
If I could leave it with this Harley stuff?
Harley or just life or whatever you want to leave.
Well, you know, let's get along.
Okay.
Let's get along. That's all I gotta say. You know, let's try to, make this motorcycle thing, because it's supposed to be the love for the bike first. It's supposed to be love for the bike and the bike set. Not really the bike set, but to love the bike. You know, you're supposed to, I didn't get a bike just to run to so-and-so's clubhouse and hang out there. I bought a bike to ride, and I have put miles on my bike. Not many as I would lately, but it's the love for the bike. So if you see somebody broke down, I don't care what color their skin color is, if you can pull over and if you can help them, do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing to do.
Now, I'm going to ask you this, though, because this just brought to my attention. When it comes to ground pounding, we always argue. Now, it's just us in the South. The king of the South, ATL breed, even ATL breed, they have to go. I think it's almost mandatory for most of their members to go every year on the ground to Cali. Now, I'm not sure. Don't quote me. I'm not in the club, but I think that's one of the requirements. I've been noticing, like when I went down to Phoenix and I'm actually Cali, I see people with ground pounder patches, and we went from L.A. to the Bay or L.A. to Oakland or San Diego or whatever. Is that ground pounding to you? What do you consider ground pounding? Because for me, I do it. I do. Beautiful is a 2011. I bought Beautiful March the 8th, 2011, with 3 miles on it. And as of right now, I'm at 63,000. That's some pounding. But y'all, but everybody know what I do. They know you know what I'm saying, trailers is for boats, and I really believe that. If you see my bike on the trailer, it's either broke down, finna go get fixed, or a nigga done stole it. So either way it go, you need to be asking questions. You understand me? But what do you consider to be a real ground pounder? You got so many different definitions. What is Bruce's definition of a ground pounder?
My definition is just ride your bike.
Okay.
Put miles on your bike. Did you buy a bike just to say you had a bike, or did you buy a bike to go for a ride? Where I'm at, we got some fields. I get on there, me and my boss and other people, we get out in the back roads and something like what you got out here.
The dragon's tail.
You know, and we ride the bike. You know what I'm saying? So that's pounding me. It don't have to be crossing the country.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to go cross states, but at least ride your motorcycle.
Ride your motorcycle. Don't just not and you know, I gotta say something now I can relate to, not just going up and down East 14th.
Okay.
In Oakland or something, you know what I'm saying? Get on your bike and do some miles, you know what I'm saying? California has beautiful scenery.
Maybe 101, PCH, all that, yeah.
Back in the hills, the Gold Mountain Hills where I'm at and stuff like that. I know out here in Atlanta there's a whole bunch of good rides.
Every day,
you know
we ride, yeah.
And the crazy part about out here is like 2 or 3 hours later, you're in another state.
in any direction. That's one thing we do. That is a blessing that Atlanta has.
Right.
We can go to anniversaries. In one day, I can go to South Carolina. In one day, I can go to anniversary in South Carolina, and then I can leave that anniversary and be back in Atlanta to finish somebody else's anniversary.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And see, but with California,
it's a little bit more spread.
Yeah, California, you know, depending on how you get out of there, you know, if you're using Bay or LA, you can get to Vegas real fast, or from the Bay Area, you can get to Reno real fast, so that'll put us out of the state like in Nevada.
Yeah.
But California is so long, you know, if you don't believe me, ask Zoe. Zoe comes out of Seattle and comes down all the way down California. You know, the Real Breed did it last year.
Okay.
It took them like 13, 14 hours just to almost get out of California.
Yeah.
When in 13 hours, like you say, you can ride out of state.
Shit, 13 hours. I'm in
and
2, 3, 4 states. Yeah.
So, you know.
But we did Arizona. We left here.
Y'all pounded.
Yeah, it's what we do. Let me tell you something. Me and the Snowman, man. Only thing that stopped us from leaving Georgia is finances.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? If I had the really, and my wife know, everybody know. If I had the money to really ride my motorcycle like I wanted to, I would be at every time y'all look up, y'all be like, man, this dude got to live here. He got to live here because it's what he do. But financially, it does take a toll. But it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, what was the time when y'all left from here?
We left here Monday morning. Let's say y'all time would be 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Because we 3 hours ahead of y'all. Right. We got to Phoenix and checked in our room at 4 o'clock Phoenix time, which was y'all time.
Okay.
So 4 p.m.
Right.
So that's about a day and 16 hours or so. No, about a day and 12 hours, 13 hours.
So but we did 6 hours.
Yeah, probably because we did the first day we did 1,200, like a little bit over 1,200 miles.
That's pushing.
And then the second day we just came on in.
Was y'all doing 100-mile stops?
Because we had my boy Pooh. Shout out to my boy King Pooh. Pooh had a small motor, and he has an older bike. Me and Snowman got the newer bikes with the bigger tank.
Right.
So because of Pooh, we did have to stop more frequently than what me and Snowman are used to stopping.
Right.
But Pooh hung right in there and did his thing. It wasn't no issue.
Right.
But we did, and this time we took 20 to the 10, which is a totally different ride. On 20 to the 10, you have to know your bike and you have to be careful of your gas mileage. On 40, you don't really have to because you can stop at any exit and get gas.
Okay.
On 20 to 10, you actually have stops that say next gas 89 miles.
Okay.
Then you got to look down, you know what I'm saying? You got to know if you can do 89 miles.
Right.
So sometimes we had to fill up at 90, sometimes we was able to do 140.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? All in all, the ride was a good ride. It is the most boringest ride that I've ever been on because it's strictly desert. That 20, leaving Atlanta on 20, running, take 20 to the run out, and then you jump on 10 to go on in. All that's desert, man. It's just straight boring. It ain't like 40. 40 is more scenic. But what me and Snowman and Pooh discovered was, if you want to go to California from Atlanta, that's the fastest way to go. Because we can leave here and get to California in 2 days.
Right.
Taking 20 to 10.
Okay.
When we take 40, you can force 2 days, but it's a 3-day trip.
Okay.
And me and my boy Heavy D, shouts out to my boy Heavy D to Shay Hickson. Me and him, I believe we have the fastest documented time. We did from Las Vegas for the roundup.
Okay.
We did from Las Vegas to his driveway in 32 hours.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, we did our thing on that one. And we had one breakdown, so that kind of messed us up. But we was trying to catch Snowman and them who left the day before. Our goal was to catch them. And I think they beat us by a couple hours.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But we did our thing. But that's, like I said, people ask me, ground pounder. I mean, I got my definition of it. My definition of it, man, my definition of ground pound to me is go know some people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go know some people.
I like that.
Like me personally, I believe that if I was to go to the Bay and I broke down, I ain't got to worry about nothing. I got a couple of people that I know that I've met that I can call. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't got to call Harleys. I ain't got to call whatever. I can call a couple of cats. And they going to fuck with me because I done been out to fuck with them. So that's what ground pound is to me. Go know some people. Go represent and be a part of the life. To me, the MC is about a lifestyle. It ain't just about a club. It's about a whole entire lifestyle. So that's what it's about for me. The other thing I wanted to ask you real quick that I didn't ask you was, if you could, what in your opinion, what's the difference between the California bike set and the South and the West?
Okay, and this is not my first time coming out here.
And that's what I'm asking you. Yeah. That's why I think this question is kind of relevant to you.
As far as the dances,
okay.
It was a trip because it's just different. I'm gonna just say that. I don't really want to put it out there, but you know, the South is a lot different.
Yeah.
I thought it would be when I came out here last year. I thought it was gonna be more like it is in California, but it wasn't.
Not. No, California party.
Yeah, and that's what I want to say.
California party, and I tell them that all the time. You really got to go to the West Coast to see what a party looks like.
And to be honest with you, I was the venue last year was kind of like a little bougie for me.
Okay.
It wasn't
too upscale.
Yeah, it was a little too upscale. It was, because we're kind of like grimy, but we ain't grimy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it don't take much to please us. Put it like that.
Right.
It don't take a lot to please
but
us.
it worked out last year. I mean, I had a good time last year. All the way until y'all sent me to the baby mama strip club.
Look here, man. I don't even do strip clubs. I ain't got it. I'm telling you right now. I ain't got it. So you don't catch Sel at no strip club.
So we ain't going to the baby mama strip club.
So we ain't going to no baby mama because Sel ain't got it. Matter of fact, I'm so toe up with this motorcycle stuff. The only way I go to the club is got to be a motorcycle event.
Okay.
And that's just me personally. But I appreciate it again. I thank you for the love. Fast Harleys Only. What do you think about the movement, real quick? And
I love the movement.
Okay.
I mean, you know, like I say, I remember the day I signed onto the page, and I was like, you know, I've been digging it ever since. You know,
Okay.
I like the little interviews, the little chicken stick challenge that y'all put out to us. You know, Team Atlanta versus Team Cali. I mean, that was some real good movement. I'm gonna tell you right now, that went real good, and I honestly wish more people would have came from the South.
Yeah.
And that way they could have got to meet some cool cats like you. Like I said, I've known you for a year already. You know what I'm saying? I'm a year in the box with you. But some of these other cats I hadn't known. Matter of fact, shout out to Savage. I just talked to him on the phone.
Savage, yeah.
We on our way here to your house, and we see him walking on the street. So I called him on the phone and everything and fuck with, you know. Okay. Matter of fact, he said we need to hook up with him.
Okay, we don't fuck with it.
And
he don't ride motorcycles, really. He don't. I mean, I'm just saying that because he really don't ride motorcycles. But we're trying to catch it because we're gonna be on the ground. I got my partner.
He said
the only way to meet
was on him.
Dinner's on him. We fat nigga, we definitely going to do that. But what I'm gonna tell you is this though. One thing about me, man, if you come to Atlanta, man, and you fuck with Sel, I'm gonna give you the best I got, man. You gonna ride my motorcycle, we gonna hang out, we gonna do whatever we can do, man, because that's what it's all about. Because that's the same love I want somebody to show me when I come into town. So we definitely gonna hit the town, man. I'm gonna take Bruce out, show him around. We're gonna hit a couple of spots, and we're gonna get it in, man. And but anyway, it is what it is. Much love, appreciate you. Last words.
Thank you.
Thank you. FHO, Fast Harleys Only, Big Sel, Lil Debo, King Eminem, Kings of the South. You want to tell the Kings of the South anything? You want to say anything to them before we leave?
Where Meezy at? Matter of fact, I ain't talked to Meezy since last year. We gonna go see him?
Yeah, we're gonna. Meezy probably gonna bet the club out. That's what he do.
Yeah. I got to go see Meezy.
You got to go see Meezy. Here it is, baby. Big Sel, Lil Debo, Fast Harleys Only, Kings of the South, Lil Debo, Young Meezy. They looking for you, man. They always looking for Young Meezy. We out, man. Do your thing. Love you, Bruce. Appreciate you. It is what it is. Peace.
Keep that shit up, man. Keep these motorcycle club. This some fun shit, man. Niggas be clean, though. I like to see new shit. Raise, I see you out there. P.O., what's up with it? Airbone, I see you flip that motherfucker inside out from Burgundy to white.